And top Democrats are condemning President Trump after he wrote on social media that the lawmakers in this video who urged military members to disobey illegal orders should face trial for seditious behavior. Trump then reposted a post from another user saying, quote, "hang them." CBS News' Nancy Cordes pressed the White House secretary on the violent rhetoric.
The president and the vice president, for that matter, have accused the other side of encouraging political violence. Isn't that exactly what the president is doing when he says that members of Congress should be killed?
Why aren't you talking about what these members of Congress are doing to encourage and incite violence?
And CBS News senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe joins us now for more. Ed, good morning. First off, before we get started, I want to see the video that we are talking about. Let's play some of that video from Democratic lawmakers.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
So, Ed, how are lawmakers on both sides of the aisle reacting to the president's comments about that video?
Yeah, let's remind the viewers that those 6 Democratic lawmakers are all military or intelligence community veterans, reinforcing that the military code of conduct says if there's an unconstitutional or illegal order given, you're supposed to ignore it. The president then spent some time on Truth Social yesterday accusing them of sedition and suggesting they should be punished by death. That earned bipartisan criticism. Take a look.
I'm not going to shut up because Donald Trump is threatening me.
I don't think it's a good idea to talk about jailing your political opponents or hanging them or whatever else.
This is perhaps the most reckless, irresponsible thing that he has done all Congress, and it's going to get a lot of us killed. We have kids.
The words that the president chose are not the ones that I would use, okay? Obviously, I don't think that these are crimes punishable by death or any of that, okay? But what the point that we need to emphasize here is that members of Congress in the Senate and the House should not be telling troops to disobey orders.
So, look, substantive disagreements over policy and military procedure, that's a common thing, but having a president even post something on social media suggesting lawmakers should be hanged or killed, now that's something different. And it comes, of course, at a time when the U.S. Capitol Police has warned they're expecting to have to review more than 14,000 threats against Democratic and Republican lawmakers this year. That would be a record. And just shows you how pervasive political violence has become. There were a handful of incidents yesterday. One, upstate New York Republican Congresswoman, the windows at her home were broken, unclear why, but it happened here in Washington. She put out a release about it. There was an incident at the office of Jasmine Crockett, the Democratic Congresswoman from the Dallas area, at her office on Capitol Hill on Thursday. Again, someone showed up and allegedly did and said some things. So it's happening on a regular basis, and you then lay the president's comment or presidential attention and suggestion of violence on top of all that, and you can understand why there's bipartisan concern about what he said.
Some important context there. Ed O'Keefe at the White House, thank you.